Hi guys, so welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to talk about so before we start I'm just going to use Chatgpt. How do I formulate my opinion? Or should I ask Chatgpt how should I reply to my friend's text message? Okay, as you can see, I'm going to talk about Chatgpt. And I think we all know that the great potential of Chatgpt and how it opened a whole new world for us, like new job opportunities. It made our work and past school projects and so many things much faster, and it just opened a whole new world for us. And I think that when we first started to use Chatgpt, we didn't really realize the bad effects it had. And I started to realize it when I first started to use Chatgpt. It was in school and it was so new. All the students knew nothing about it at all. Like, we just knew that when we asked a question, it will just prompt a whole text in front of us just after just a second. It will just take some seconds and we will get the whole answer to it. And as the time goes, we learn that it has so many great potential. It can give us so many things and we can achieve so many things by using Chatgpt. But I believe that many people are also using it in a wrong way. I feel like people are using it in really basic essential, like what should I reply to my friend's message? How should I think? How should I formulate my opinion? What kind of opinion should I have? Or like, we ask questions that we really don't need to ask. And some of the things, it's essential for us to really think about it. And when we are using Chatgpt, it really gives us the answer just a few seconds. It will just take a few seconds and we will get an answer, and we're not using our brain at all. We're just using it to have a faster text. And when I was after school, after I graduated, I started to use Chatgpt, for example, to send an email to a person, because I wanted it to be professional. I wanted to be like perfect. I wanted it to seem correct. I didn't want to write something like different or something that doesn't sound professional at all. But when I started using it, it just made it so much easier. It will just take a few seconds and it will create a whole email, and I will just copy and paste and just send it. And when it takes that short amount of time, the next day you're just using it without thinking. You just go to Chatgpt and ask it like immediately. And after doing that, I started to ask different questions also, and that's when I see the problem. And I also see problems in other people also that are using Chatgpt in a very way that we should also own our thoughts. We should challenge our thoughts. We should think. We have our opinions. And I also believe that we are getting much stupid because we are not using our brain, and we're getting lazy because we have these tools in front of us that we're using, and because it is so much fast, we think that it should go that fast, and we became addicted to it. And that's kind of really dangerous, and I want you to realize that it's okay to use, like, everyone uses Chatgpt now. Like, it's become so normal, and it's okay to use Chatgpt when you need search for facts, when you want to have a topic on something, if you school project and something like that. Okay, and give like something small, okay? But think carefully when you ask Chatgpt all the time, like thoughts. Like, you should separate these kind of two things from you, okay? Your thought is not Chatgpt, and just try to separate that things. And before you use Chatgpt, try to really think of, can I do it by myself, or do I really need to use it? If you want to ask or different thing than like simple, like fact related things. And now I'm going to talk about a whole different topic that I have seen, and this is kind of like, I think like, I don't know if you get, I know that you, I think that you know who the Wizard Liz are, and I think that and I think also that we all seen her post on Instagram that her husband or ex-husband has cheated on her on Snapchat, and after just a few hours it became a massive thing, and people were getting attacked. Liz were getting attacked by so many haters, and Landon, her ex-husband, were getting attacked. And I believe that I believe it's wrong to cheat. It is wrong to cheat, but the thing is also that people really react on their emotions. Like, I reacted as well. I totally reacted because I really, really adore Liz. Like, she's really amazing, but some people really react on their emotions and just send hate comments, like death threat, like trying to accuse people on something and sending really horrible messages and all this stuff. And what people don't really know or seem to realize is that we don't know the whole story. We don't know about the relationship. We don't know about the whole dynamic of it. Like, we only have seen just a few hours or just a few minutes of their lives on YouTube or on social media, and people starting to like react because of just that small amount of video. And I think that it's really wrong to do that. I think it is really easy to react because that's all we know, but we don't get the whole picture of it. We just get a really tiny part of their lives, and it's not really fair to us and to them. No, I think it's not fair for them that we are judging them of this small amount of video. I think it also goes to all of the things, for example, celebrities that we or our role models. And just because of they're famous, just because of people are famous, and just because we're seeing them on television, on YouTube, on social media, we're just seeing they're just a very, very small part of their lives. We don't know the person, we don't hang out with the person, we don't know anything what they do behind the things. And just because of people showing things on social media doesn't mean it's true. It can be true, but it doesn't give us the full picture. And I just think that we need to be careful. And just because of we feel like we know something, we don't know the whole picture. And I think that we need to be more critical and just don't be reactive on just your emotions, because they are people too. And sometimes when we see people, celebrities, or people we like adore, or some people that is our role models, that they do things like stupid decision or something, and we tend to like, oh, why did they do that? But we don't know the full story, and we don't know why the people did that, because if we were in the same situation, if we were born in this or lived the same as the person that did the thing, we will do the same decision as this person. Do you understand? Because if we it's easy for us in the outside of it to say something when we are not in the same situation as the person. We have different lifestyles. We haven't been through the thing that this person have been through, and we don't know anything about this person, his entire lifespan. And if you were the same person as them, have felt all the things that this person have felt, all the things, like everything, we will do the same, react the same thing as this person do. And sometimes it's just easier for us to just react and try to help other people, or just help, or react and say opinions out loud, but we don't know the whole story. So I just really want you to be critical and be smart, okay?